massive events up in Rochdale after clinging on for dear life to support the anti-Semitic candidate for Labour in Rochdale, Azhar Ali. Labour have suddenly realised late in life he's a Jew-hating disaster, and therefore they have removed all support from him. He is no longer the Labour candidate, except he is the Labour candidate.
This is the remarkable thing, isn't it? It's too late now. Apparently, one of the reasons they didn't get rid of him is because they knew it was too late, and now actually, effectively, they can't. So they're going to withdraw support, which means he still stands, still under the Labour banner, but then when he becomes elected, he's, I don't know, just floating around by himself. Yeah. But it really does change the whole complexion of that by-election, because you've essentially got three ex-Labour people all up against each other, including the interesting George Galloway, cat impersonating friend of the Muslim community, eccentric.
Hater of Labour, thorn in Labour's side, and of course Simon Danczuk, Reform UK, former Labour MP for the area. He's got to be seen as a front runner now, but I still think that Azhar Ali, because of his anti-Semitic views and because of the way Rochdale is, I still think he'll get elected, which is
that's pretty terrible because of his anti-Semitic views. I mean, actually,
it's the way it is. It's the way it is. And but I got a joke. So Labour, right, have been spending. Oh, well, he apologised this time. Yes, he's apologised, so that's okay then. Oh, let's remember what he said. He said that Israel deliberately allowed itself to get invaded and to have 1,400 of its citizens horrifically massacred so that it could carte blanche invade Gaza. An extremely anti-Semitic, Jew-hating thing to say, absolute load of nonsense. And then they all rallied round him, Pat McFadden, Lisa Nandy. Oh, he's apologised, it's all okay. Today, they've realised the error of their way. They're claiming there's new information that has influenced this decision to drop him. I doubt it, frankly. I think retrospectively, they're realising it was a big mistake to gather around him. Tell you a joke, Richard Littlejohn in the Mail. Basically, there's a vicar standing there. There's a guy getting ready to marry the woman, the bride, and the vicar goes, "I'm sorry, wedding's off. The wedding's off." Turns out the best man has had sex with the bride. It's all off. So all the congregation are leaving. Oh, well, that's terrible. Suddenly the vicar goes, "Come back, it's all right, he's apologised." That's basically an analogy for what Labour was trying to do with Azhar Ali. He said the most horrific anti-Semitic nonsense, and Labour basically said, well, yeah, but it's okay, he's apologised. No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
I thought it was a bit bizarre when they were trying to excuse what he had said on the basis of, well, he just went a bit down a wormhole online, didn't he? Got into conspiracy theories, never mind. Like, that is okay. That is perfectly exonerable as someone who's going to represent their constituency in the national parliament. Yeah, you just believe in your conspiracy theories. Apparently, he was part of Muslims Against Anti-Semitism at one point.
Yeah, not a particularly enthusiastic member of that group, I'd suggest. Anyway, he made these comments back in October. We're now learning, according to Labour, there are other comments around as well. But let's have a listen to his original crime, if you like, which was found out by newspapers at the weekend and has resulted in Labour dropping him. Let's have a listen to Azhar Ali.
The media, and some of the people in the media from certain Jewish quarters were given about what he said. Graham, you can't say this. Graham, you can't say this, but I'll say it. Right? Netanyahu, right, deliberately, he was in political trouble. He's in, he's in political trouble. He cashed it. They deliberately, I believe that, and I've said it publicly. They deliberately took the security off. Yeah. They allowed the massacre, and here's a massacre of 1,200 innocent people. Right? They allowed that massacre, and that gives them the green light to do whatever they bloody want.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is anti-Semitism in action.
All the best tropes
right
are in
there
there,
for
aren't they?
you. Right there for you.
It's not even,
that is a candidate that Labour tried to hang on to.
Right.
The Labour Party's anti-Semitism problem continues apace. There are more people like Ali in the Labour Party. Fair play to Starmer. He's done his best, but it is still there.
I think that when this candidate was selected, they would have tacitly known full well what some of his views might be and the sorts of people he might be appealing to, and were quite happy to do it anyway. And say, well, he's a pillar of the community. He is a, what's your favourite thing? Community leader.
Community leader.
Community leader.
Yeah. Never trust a community leader, trust
I'm
me.
sure. Never trust a community leader.
I'm hoping we're going to get a list of the candidates so we can read them out now.
Well, we can throw that in at some point.
Okay,
here
we go.
Here we go.
Right. We have to do this.
I've got my glasses on,
according
Kev.
to media law, I'll do it. I've got mine. Azhar Ali, as we know, the Labour Party candidate. He still is, by the way. Mark Coleman, Independent. Simon Danjuk, Reform UK. Ian Donaldson, Liberal Democrats. Paul Ellison, Conservative. George Galloway, Workers' Party of Britain. Michael Howarth, Independent. William Howarth, Independent. Guy Otten, Green Party. Ravin Subordna, the official monster raving loony party, and David Tully, another independent. So that is the list of candidates. Sadly, State of Britain today, I'm afraid, I believe Azhar Ali is still in pole position to win, because his views are reasonably popular in that area. And it is very worrying, by the way,
I think it's
that this next election in many constituencies will revolve around which side you support in a Middle Eastern war.
Yeah.
That's what our election is going to be.
We are going to have some of the first sectarian elections we've ever had in this country, and those people who don't want to admit to the fact that mass immigration has led to this ghettoisation of society and a tail wagging a dog, wake up.